Joining us today for Primetime Local News is Bobcats head coach Nigel Dubé. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today, Nigel.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course, glad to be able to have you on here because it's really important to be able to help get the word out about this. This is a very interesting program that's coming up with the Alberta Council of Women's Shelter that they're announcing that the Canadian Women's Foundation will be funding upcoming training sessions for the AJHL for a lot of teams here in Alberta to participate in the Leading Change program. So I really want to be able to speak with you on this and help get the word out. So can we kind of start off with you explaining what this program exactly is?
Yeah, so they'll be coming into Lloydminster, and we have time set aside for our players to sit down. There's multiple sessions that we'll go through in leading change, and a big part of it just educating our players and our staff on different areas that needed to be addressed. And I think a big part we see around us in the world, everything that's gone on and continues to happen, and this will give our guys some guidance on what they can do to be positive role models in the community and lead that change and help out in that area.
And how did it feel when you kind of heard this announcement that, of course, with the Bobcats have been picked and selected with the amount of other teams in Alberta that are going to be a part of this?
Yeah, it was really exciting, and it's something as our league that we've looked at for multiple years. And I think the pandemic kind of slowed things down just with what we were able to do. But we held sessions via Zoom in different areas, and for this one, leading change is a big part of it, and our guys need to understand what is right and what needs to be put out there as the message. So for our league to take these steps and the partnership, I think it's something that we'll see for years to come in the future, and making sure that our players are educated, our staff's educated, and overall our league has that education. So I think it's a great partnership across Alberta, and we're thankful to have it.
And do you know exactly how this program is really going to work for the building leaders in violence prevention, just for what the team is going to be having to do for this program and how the training is going to work out?
So it's a really set out program for that. We have set aside 2 hours for our first session. So we're actually our performance center will be set up. So once we finish practice, our guys will come over. It's the first session's 2 hours, and then there's two more breakout sessions of an hour, and potential for more down the road. So the speakers will come out, and they'll have a presentation set up for the players. And what that presentation looks like right now, I haven't seen even myself, but looking forward to sitting in on it as a coach too as well, and listening to it and learning from the opportunity.
And from your perspective as, a head coach for the Bobcats for kind of getting involved in this program, and I'm assuming with all of the other coaches with the other teams, why do you personally believe it's important and how this will benefit your players?
Being able to be explained and go through the presentation of what is right, and how you can be that role model when it comes to leading and change. And I think that's super important. And we're very active in the community. If you look around at all the things we do in the community and work with Inclusion Alberta, Inclusion Lloydminster, and this is another step for us, and just being more educated on what we can do, and how we can help continue to spread the word out there, and lead by example, and lead by change.
And for people out there watching this right now and just kind of, really, really finding this interesting and wanting to help support, do you know a way that people can kind of help support you and your team with this program in a way?
Yeah, the information for it's on our league website, and I'm sure there'll be continued updates as the presentations start, which for some teams will be rolling out right away. I think that'll be a big part of it, and then just continue to follow along on that journey, and seeing that evolve in our league, and the message be spread out that way. So ajhl.ca, and the information will be there and continue to be posted there.
Perfect. Well, once again, thank you so much for joining us today, Nigel. I'm really glad we were able to help get the word out there. I don't know if I missed out on anything. Is there anything more you want to add on this?
No, I think it's great, and I look forward to having the opportunity once we have our presentation to dive deeper into it, and what it looked like, and I think that's an exciting part for us, and like I said, just for our guys to be the role models, and help spread positive words, and that's what we're here for, and looking forward to continuing on.
Perfect, Nigel. Well, once again, thanks so much for taking time out of your day to be able to join us today, to be able to speak on this, and have a good rest of your day.
Thanks so much. You too.